So the thoughts that are going through your head are going to create the reality around you. That concept right there. Hey, happy Monday. We're going to start this week off with a very different note than we usually do, because we're going to do something a little bit different. Usually every Wednesday, we're going to put out a podcast episode here, which you're used to. It's usually that longer form conversation style. We're going to start doing something a little bit different called Mindset Monday. So every Monday, you're going to get something like this. It's a shorter form, typically just going to be me giving you a message for the week. Usually just a couple minutes, just something to equip you properly for this week ahead of us. Little mindset shift. Real talk, mindset has been one of the most important investments I have made. I'll definitely say a lot. Your investment in yourself is going to be one of the best investments you can ever possibly make. That comes with health, fitness, and mindset in general. So getting your mind right is by far, like I said, one of the best investments you're going to make, because that's where the majority of your thought exists, right? So all day long, whether you realize it or not, you're talking to yourself. You are telling yourself positive things and typically mostly negative things. Now, this comes from your survival instinct. So your body is typically trying to survive. Your body wants to live on, right? That makes a lot of sense. Part of that is it's constantly on alert for threats, things that may or may not work out, just to kind of keep you safe and out of harm's way, which sounds great. But kind of the problem there with that is you're always looking for things that are going to hurt you. And what happens is you get into this scenario where if you are not conscious of this, if you are not paying attention to what your mind is thinking, right? If you're not actively investing in your mindset, what's going to happen is you are constantly looking for threats, problems, issues, errors, things that are going to cause you harm. And you're going to see them because that's what you're thinking about. Now, I don't know if you've ever experienced this effect where, let's say, you go buy a new car and suddenly all of a sudden you see everyone else driving that same car or that same color car on the road. Now, those cars didn't just appear, right? They've been there the whole time, but you were not paying attention to them because it didn't matter to you. Now, all of a sudden, this make and model of car, this color of car, matters to you because it's relevant to you. And so all this information that was going on subconsciously is now being picked up and you're alert to it. That same thing happens with general thought, whether that's gratitude, whether that's fear, whether that's negativity or positivity. So the thoughts that are going through your head are going to create the reality around you. That concept right there, the thoughts in your head are going to create the reality around you, is by far one of the most important things that you can equip yourself with in understanding that that's how it works. Okay, life in general is pretty neutral. We all experience the same life. We all don't experience it the same way, and a lot of that comes from our perspective. What we are looking for and how we are looking at things. Right, so that's why I talk about investing in your mindset. Now, I want to bring this home for you. Trying to figure that out. Trying to understand how to invest in your mindset, how to create positive thoughts, how to handle the negativity, how to handle the stress. There's a lot to that, right? And this, like I said, this is going to be a kind of a quick hit type episode, because trying to teach you how to handle the negativity, how to create gratitude practices. Those are things that are super important, but those are a little bit more in depth than we can cover in this type of episode. So one of the things I want to alert you to or make you aware of is a new project that I'm starting with a dear friend of mine, Charlene. You may remember her from an earlier episode. After we spoke, she mentioned to me she had this idea for something that she's been working on for a long time, but wasn't quite ready yet to bring it to life. And after we spoke, she got re-inspired to do so. And I said, hey, I'm on board to help out. I think it's a great idea, and I want to see it happen for people. That idea is called the Tad Better Club. And the concept there is creating a community of people who are dedicated to getting a tad better each day. Now, why that's important is this. When you look at your mindset, when you look at your life, and you look at trying to figure out how to build your ideal mindset, your ideal life, it can be overwhelming. Especially if you don't have the support around you that you need to do it. Okay, support and having community is something we talk about a lot. But having the community around you who is going to encourage you, who's going to keep you accountable, who's going to be honest with you, is one of the biggest assets you can have in your journey here. That and learning how to keep it simple, because this stuff gets overwhelming fast. It's very easy to say, I want to have this in my life, and then be discouraged when 3 days pass by and you don't have it yet. You look around and there's some random person on social media that you see that all of a sudden has that thing that you want, again, red car. You're thinking about it, and now you're paying attention to it. But what you're not seeing is all the stuff that goes on behind the scenes. First of all, you don't see the reality that exists in their life. Whether that thing actually exists or they're just giving you the social media highlight reel version of it. You also don't see the costs that have been paid and how long it has taken them to actually get there. So having the community around you to give you that vulnerable and transparent insights into reality and to keep you aligned with your goals is incredibly important. On top of that, the mindset that you need to have to be able to actually bring those things to life is, again, incredibly important. So, why am I telling you all this? What I want you to do is this. If you're interested in having that type of community, getting a little bit further, I want you to join me. It is absolutely free. There is no cost to this. We are putting on an event called The Reset. That event's going to be February 2nd. You can go to tad-better.com if you're interested in that. Again, free. We're doing 4 days, live stream events, community engagement. We have a little Facebook community you can join there. The purpose of this is really, like I said, to get a community built up of people who are interested in living a better life, supporting each other, holding each other accountable, learning and growing. If that's something that's of interest to you, again, that's tad-better.com. Totally free. We're doing a 4-day event. There's a community around it. There's plenty of ways to interact with us, spend some time together, learn, ask questions. We'll have there's a free ebook there if you want that too. Ton of content. Okay, again, the purpose of this is to provide a resource for people who want more, but want it to be approachable. There are a lot of gurus and life coaches out there who have this desire, and I put that in quotes because ultimately I think for more people than not, it's about creating the money rather than helping the people, and we stand against that. Like, I'm all for you making money, but I don't want to turn that down. Money is important to be able to do things, but when you put that as the priority over actually helping people, that's where things get a little wonky. So if that sounds like something you're interested in, living a better life, and you have a little bit of time that you want to spend together, I'm here. Charlene's here. We're going to do it. That's February 2nd. There will be a recording of it if you can't make the lives for any reason, so that's that. But I want you to do me a favor and go sign up. Even if you don't make the event, we'll keep you posted with the updates and everything else beyond that. Your mindset is a tremendous investment. I'm going to do my very best to show up here every Monday for you, give you a little nugget that can help you throughout the week. Okay, if you have ideas, questions, I want you to leave them as comments. Let me know whatever it is that I can do to help you. Again, I'm here. I got friends like Charlene, Al, Chris, Steve, you name it. I've got some resources in the back pocket who can help you to live a better life. And these are all people that have helped me live a better life. I help them. We do it together as a tribe. I want that for you, and I want you to have everything you need to do that and to feel comfortable and supported, loved, seen, heard, and appreciated. So with that, I'm going to wrap this one up. This has been Mindset Monday. Again, every Monday we're going to come to you with this. Wednesdays are still going to be your longer form content. I have a couple other thoughts to mix in throughout the year. We'll see how that goes. But that being said, please go out and crush this week like you deserve it, because you do. See ya.